Hello, everyone. This is Brendan here. Nice to see you all here again. I see Vivian, I see Estelle, I see Mitch, Jax, Ling Rong, and Larry is here as well. Hello, everyone. So today I'm going to teach on, I think the last time, right, we talked about skills and how I was able to use Kingsley skills, right? And then after that, modify and become my own skill. So today I want to dive deeper into skills. And then after that, I want to touch on the topic that a lot of us, we are curious, which is how do you build landing pages with Claude and how to host it. So later we'll do a live build where I'll show you how to build a website, a landing page, and then after that, how I host it. So you all can follow step by step. Okay? Sounds good? If it sounds good, just type yes in the chat. Type yes in the chat. So you know I like to over deliver. Yeah. So whenever you see my course title, right? Actually, I teach more than that. Yeah. Because I am always in the forefront of the AI tools. Yeah. So whatever AI tools that come to me, then I'll just be playing around with it. And then after that, try to break it. And then after that, try to fix it. And that's how I learn. Yeah. So learn by experimenting is the fastest way for everyone to learn. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw a video that says that you don't learn anything if you don't meet any problem. It says you
Yeah,
have to learn how to solve the problem. You must be
yes,
very happy because you learn the most.
of course, of course. Because once you solve the problem, that means you are actually ahead of other people already. Okay. You still have a lot of people coming in. Um, let's see. Let me edit that. Okay, all of you can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you. Sorry, I need to admit people coming in as well. Okay, so just now I mentioned that today we'll be going through this Claude Skills Master course. And what is it going to do, right? Is that I'll be showing you how you can be able to build a skill and then how we can be able to use other people's skills as well. Okay. So first, why skills beats prompts? And then second one is how the whole structure works, the anatomy of the skill. And then number three is how you can build your own skill. And number four is then you can, without starting over, without people in the waiting room. Sorry. Uh, what is So how many of you all have a folder full of say prompts? Whenever you all go to Instagram or Twitter and then you see like, oh, okay, so this is the prompt, and then after that you save it. So sometimes you save in your notes, sometimes you do a snapshot. But for myself, I have a whole lot of prompts which I don't know where is it? Because sometimes I'll saving in my notes. Yeah, I just copy and paste. And then sometimes it'll be in a snapshot because once I see a video, I quickly capture the notes. Yeah. But that is not the most efficient way, yeah. Because I don't know where's my prompts right now. Yeah. And the thing is, sometimes we might get too FOMO because IG or TikTok, right? They know your behavior very well. If Claude then your For You page, everything is about Claude. And then you'll be the same kind of pattern, right? Where someone will say, share something, okay, try to hook you. And then at the end, right, you'll say, okay, DM agents if you want to have this prompt, right? Right? Anyone? Do you have this experience as me? Type me in the comments. Type me in the comments. Okay, but prompt, right, was never the real system. Because prompts alone, you copy and paste and then you don't know what they are doing. So actually you're not learning anything. Yeah. In the past, people always talk about prompt engineering, prompt engineering. Yeah, but what is prompt engineering is yeah. So why do we learn skills instead? Why do we learn skills instead? Okay. So a prompt, right? So what is a prompt? So a prompt is like verbal instructions. For example, every time you want to make a coffee, right? Then you just go there, okay, make a coffee, and then that's it. Just one time. Okay. So that's like a prompt. A prompt is like, hey, make me a coffee. So your AI will go and make you a coffee. Okay. Yeah. But a skill, right? Is like training a barista. It's like when you go to a cafe, when you go into a cafe, you see the barista, you just say, just wave your hand only. And then the barista knows what you want already. The barista will ask you, regular? And then you just say, yeah. And then your barista knows that you like your regular long black or maybe your, don't know what, cappuccino. So a skill, it has memory, okay? But a prompt, it doesn't have memory, and prompt is just one shot. Okay, you give it an input, it gives you an output. So every prompt you have saved is actually a skill waiting to be built. It's just a matter of how are you going to build it. That's all. So let me show you the anatomy of a skill. The first is the name and the description. It's the label. So you tell Claude, okay, what is this skill used for and when to trigger it? So for example, I'm going to build a skill that can be able to help me to go to YouTube, right? Maybe go to YouTube and help me find my find the YouTubers that I like that I shortlisted. Maybe I say find me YouTube every go to YouTube, right, and find me AI YouTubers. Okay, the top three AI YouTubers. Okay, so once I find the top three AI YouTubers, I want it to be able to get the transcript. Okay, or for example, write cold outreach emails for B2B business and not just helps with writing. Okay, so Claude uses this to decide whether to activate the skill or not. Number two, the context. You want Claude to behave in a certain role. So every time it's just like your normal prompting, right? Your normal prompting, you need to give your Claude a task. No, sorry, a role. Okay, so you give it a role. So who is Claude being at this task? For example, let's say we are talking about B2B, right? We're talking about B2B copywriting. We are talking about B2B email, writing cold email outreach for B2B service businesses. Okay. So you begin with you are an experienced B2B copywriter who specializes in short direct reach outreach. Yeah. This sets the frame before any instructions run. So you give it a role. So it gets the tone and perspective locked. Right. So you can even say experience in for whatever kind of business. For example, you're targeting the laundry business. I don't know why laundry. Yeah. For example, you're targeting laundry business, you want to run their content, okay? Their content creation, their content marketing. Then you just say laundry business. Yes. In whatever country that you are in, Singapore, Malaysia, USA, Africa, for example. Anything, all right? Anything. So number three, you give it the actual process, step by step, what to do first, what to check, what to avoid, what good output looks like. So this is the engine of the skill. The more specific this is, the more consistent Claude becomes because it stops guessing and you start to follow a process. So you're able to tell it to write you a script, okay, for this email, direct outreach. And maybe I'll say remove M dashes, okay? Because all these M dashes, right, it looks very AI. Yeah. Although humans have been using it for a very long time, but just that AI loves it so much. Every sentence is like every sentence they use. Every paragraph you see one. So I don't know why. Yeah, maybe they want to differentiate themselves as being AI, so they don't mislead other people, other humans. I'm not too sure. Okay. Then fourth is the output format. All right. If you are just here, right, you just came into the room. I'm just talking about anatomy of a skill. I'm just breaking down the parts of a skill. There's no need for you to memorize that. Yeah, I'm just showing you how a skill works. And number four, the output format. So it tells Claude exactly how to present the result. Yes, Jeff Valentine, I'm very curious who on earth actually started using M dashes in the first place. Yeah. So it tells Claude exactly how to present the result, the strength, the structure, the tone, the template. So without this, Claude will just improvise the format every time. So it will give you the same shape of the output in every run. So think of it as a skill. It's like a recipe card for Claude. You give it a recipe, and the cook, the chef now knows how to cook, how much ingredients to put, what kind of ingredients you want, what is the cuts that you want, the meat, the cut, the temperature, everything. Yeah, the boiling temperature, the fire, yes, how long you want to cook. So that's a skill. Okay, so just now I mentioned the name and description, the four parts, what it does and when, the context, who is Claude being, instructions, what to do step by step, and the output format and how the results looks every time. Okay, so actually we can build the result in 30 minutes. You can see how I build, how I define the task, write the description, set the role, write the instructions, define the output formats, and test and tweak one thing. I have two, I have one laptop and one monitor, external monitor, and I still think I don't have enough screens. Does anyone feel like that as well? Mhm. Especially when I'm sharing screen, right? That I feel so handicapped. It's like never enough. Maybe I need to buy another one more screen. Okay. Uh, wait, let me check. Where is my stuff? Okay, let's work on. And you know the good thing, right, is that Claude already has a skill inbuilt. It is a skill that builds a skill. A skill that builds a skill. Yes. Very confusing, right? But yes. So very easy. All you need to do, right, is that you can tell Claude, build me a skill that writes whole outreach emails for mention laundry businesses. Okay, so this is my first description. All right. So this is the name and description. And number two is the context of skill that searches, yeah, and on Google Apps context. Oh, okay. And experience B2B copywriter who specializes in short direct outreach. I am selling content management services. Number three, the instruction. First, first of all, go to Google Maps to compile 20 leads in a particular territory. Now, maybe I say every time you run this skill, ask me questions to start activating the skill. Compile them into Google Sheets and then write a short email and let me approve it before you create the draft email in my Gmail. Okay. So for output format. Oh, okay. So actually I give it the output format already. So output format, put format in Google Sheets. And also have a status column that indicates when you send the emails and checks for replies. Okay. You may ask me if you think that your skill is not, you're not very good at prompting and you might run out of ideas, you can always say, you might ask me any more questions before building this skill. Okay. What should be the skill? Okay. Laundry leads. Which Google Sheets should the leads get logged to? Create append to a master sheet. For email approval step, where do you want to approve and what do you want to review and approve the draft before it goes to Gmail? Show all 20 at once, batch approve. Yep. Create a new one. Okay, so it's working on it. So you might find that this is actually quite similar to the other time when I was when I was teaching about the how to build your cold emailing machine. Just that right now we started with building this skill from scratch. So everyone can visualize, everyone can see. So this becomes a repeated workflow. You do not need to copy and paste the prompts every time. Because right now you already got a skill. It's like kung fu. It's like you're teaching this AI kung fu. So you're giving it the manual, teaching it the skill. So now your Claude knows what to do with it. Yeah. Anyone has installed Cowork? Right? Yes? No. Okay. Yes, Nisa. Cowork is at a desktop. Yeah, great, great. So you know the Claude ecosystem, right? We have the chat, we have Cowork, and then we have Claude Code. So chat is like your normal chat, like your chat GPT, your normal chat. Just that this Claude chat, right? It's very interactive. Okay. Uh, and then your Claude Cowork is where it can be able to operate in your files. You can look into your files, can help you organize your folders, and can help you to retrieve something maybe hidden. Let's say, for example, you're looking for a contract, and then this contract is hidden in one of your files. You're not too sure where. Yeah. Or maybe you're looking for a resume. So perhaps you have not been looking for a job for a very long time, okay, and you're thinking of switching a job. So you want to look for a resume, you don't know where is the resume. So you just say, hey, Claude, help me find my resume in my computer. Maybe it's hiding in the documents or my downloads folder. Okay. So it just helps you to find things from your computer. All right. Of course, it can do a lot more things. Yeah. It can also help you to edit videos. I'm not too sure how good it is at editing videos, but if let's say anything that you spin out from in front of your computer, right, your application, yeah, like your CapCut, it is able to control your mouse and help you to do things. But I'm sure you need to train it first. Yeah, I need to probably give you a manual or something like that. Yeah, so that it's able to do it more accurately, and also is able to control your browser. So when I mean by controlling a browser, it can help you to use your browser and then go to Google search or go to Facebook or TikTok or whatever, YouTube, and then do things for you. It can help you to fill out forms as well. Yeah. I always wanted to try using the browser use to buy tickets, buy concert tickets. I'm not too sure how good it is. Yeah, as compared to a bot. Yeah, I'm really not too sure. Yeah. If it can help me to buy concert tickets fast, right? Copy and paste all the details inside. Then I think it serve its purpose, but I'm not too sure. Yeah. So as you can see, it's doing a evaluation over here. So one is checking with the skill, and one is checking without the skill. Derek asked, do you prefer to use in Cowork or in the terminal or VS Code? So this three things serve different things. I would say co-work. Co-work is more like your normal non-coder, your everyday people, your office people who use a lot of internet, who is always in front of the computer doing non-coding stuff, probably doing your design stuff, your marketing stuff, or your administration stuff, accounting things. Yeah. So anything that is not related to anything that's not related to coding, okay, that's what it do, right? But if let's say I were to use the terminal, okay, for myself, I use more on the terminal than VS Code. Yeah. Because VS Code is like the harness when we call it the IDE, right? The harness that you can be able to code. So it gives you a user interface so that you can maybe use your Claude, you can maybe use your whatever kind of LLM that you want, your Gemini or whatever. Yeah. But for myself, if I'm running coding, I'm doing coding, I'll just use the terminal instead. Yeah, because I find that it's much more simpler. Of course, the desktop app, right, there has a coding over here as well. Okay, so later I'll show you uh, how I will be able to host websites. Okay, so let me see. Install this into Cowork to activate the skill. Once installed, trigger it by saying laundry leads or find laundry business. Open this browser, test. All right. With skills, email were more specific. They put in actual lead details, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So I just save the skill. It actually shows you the side-by-side comparison with skill and without skill. So when this is with skill, right? This is what it does. So that results. Okay, so uh, okay, fair enough. Right. So from now, let's say if you think that your skill is not good enough, you can actually reiterate. Yeah. So this is the skills.md, right? Where this is the standard markdown format. So this is a universal document. That means, right, I can bring this document to OpenClaw or Hermes agent or whatever kind of AI agents that you're using. I'm not too sure if ChatGPT has skills right now. I think it should have. Then you just have to copy this file and then just give it to ChatGPT and say, save this skill, use this skill. Yeah. And then you just use it. Right. So let me just test. My laundry leaks in New York. So if I type this, find laundry leads, it will kick off the laundry leads skill. So if you like to customize, you can just customize. Yeah. Social media content. What is the pitch? Social media content. All laundry business. Create a new sheet. So you're starting the map search and you're scraping 20 leads, building the sheet, writing emails, and show me everything for approval before touching Gmail. So now it's connecting to my browser. Ideally, another way is that we could actually ask it to go to the API for Google Maps. Yeah. I think I did not specify just now. Or we could go to Epify. So Epify is like a scraper. So Epify is like a web scraping tool for your AI agents. Okay. And so what it does is it can go to TikTok and extract data, hashtag users. Yeah. You can go to Google Maps, extract thousands of Google Map locations, businesses, including the reviews. Yeah. Instagram. You can crawl websites, go to Amazon, Facebook posts, and so on and so forth. A lot, 31,000. Even Twitter, even Facebook ads. Okay. So you see actually there's a price to it. Like for this Facebook ads library is 75 cents per 1,000 ads, which is pretty cheap if you ask me. If you're doing this for a business, then you might want to consider using this Amplify. Yeah. So what you need to do is just to get started. And I believe there's an API, or you can just hook up the API. Yeah. Let's go back and see the results that we have for our laundry business. All right. So right now it has collated all the leads. Writing all headers and 20 leads in one batch call. Is anyone here using cold email? Have you done any cold email? Oh, Nisa has. How's your experience so far with cold emails? Oh, Derek has sent cold emails. Ah, okay. Nisa said so far for announcements. What kind of announcements? And Derek, Derek, what did you send? Were you selling content management or what were you selling? Ah, okay. Trying to sell AI services. So you might want to ask AI that how do you improve your reply rate? Just let AI analyze your copy, yeah, and the service that you're selling. So you might want to start with something like a opener first, some product that they is a lower ticket, and then where after that, right, once you gain the trust, and then you can be able to upsell other things. Yeah. Okay. So all the 20 emails are over here. Okay. You've got 270 reviews and solid 4.4 rating. So you should approve. Okay. So these are the 20 emails. So if I like all the emails, right? But then I don't like and dashes. Please remove them and add inside the instructions for the laundry beads skill. Okay, so now it's editing the skill to include the I don't like and dashes. Okay, so you can see your skill. So there's a description of skill, the context, the role, step-by-step instructions. Right? And then what's the format you want? Okay, in the Google Sheets, the tools used. So these are the tools used as well. Yeah. Okay. So don't forget to save your skill, right? After you upload, after you update, remember to save your skill. Okay, I've got some questions. Jeff Valentine says sometimes you tell AI to generate a very good copy for you, and then you paste it to AI again and ask the AI if you're my target audience, will be convinced that be sort of the copy is not good, but it's generated by the same AI. Need to be convinced. Then you don't copy and paste to the same AI. You ask another AI for opinion. So Steve is asking, want to check usually what's the ideal limit to send the email via Claude at Gmail per day to avoid email issue? If you are using your own personal Gmail, right? I would recommend to send less than 100 a day. Yeah. But in fact, the other time, right, I sent a cold email to more than 100 schools that are teaching AI. I just sent a batch. Yeah. So it shouldn't be a problem unless you have a lot of bounce emails. So you need to check on that as well. Okay, let me save. Upload and replace. Now I approve all, and then you'll be in my drafts. You will see this composio, right? So what is this composio? So composio, I believe I mentioned it before. So composio is like a connector to a lot of tools. I would say is a mother of all tools. All the software that you're using, right? The commonly used softwares are all there. Yeah. So it's like a universal USB. Yeah. So well, so this like a universal USB where you can connect to everything. Yeah. So you can connect to your Gmail, connect to your Google Drive, can connect to your Google Sheets, can connect to your Cadence, cal.com, everything. So you can be able to manage from just one interface itself without going to a lot of places, multiple tabs. Yeah. So the idea here is if we cannot find the connectors over here, right? If let's say, because Claude has its own connectors, so these are the official connectors. Yeah. It has a lot of connectors, but let's say if you can't find it here, or maybe it doesn't have the feature that you want. Like for example, this Gmail, right? This connector over here, this Gmail connector, it does not help you to send emails. It only drafts. It only creates drafts. So if let's say I want it to send, then how? That's why I can tap on Composio. Because Composio has the function for us to send the emails. So you need to see what are the features that all these connectors can do. Okay, Derek asks, usually if you email to co-email, a co-prospect, then we send them a contract for them to sign before we proceed. So co-email, how do you sign a contract? If they have not decided to work with you? Oh, if they respond they want, then after that, what we do is we usually go on call, right? I don't think someone will trust you so much that they they will just work with you just by replying to your first email. I think it needs a bit of a few touch points. Yeah. But ideally, if you can get them to sign a contract after one cold email, right? Wow, that's like the best scenario. But I'm sure it doesn't really happen every time. Okay, so my Gmail is created. All right, so you can see, uh, and my drafts are already in my Gmail. So these are the ratings, review counts. That's my internet's unstable. Okay, okay. There's another question. After the call, they agree, you give them a contract to sign. How many amendments do you allow in the contract? This one, it depends on individual. Yeah, so it depends on individual. How many amendments do you allow in the contract? If let's say you are selling, I'm not too sure what you're selling. Are you selling like a website design, or are you selling like content creation, social media content creation, or what? Hmm. For example, if I'm selling um website design, website design service, I would say two reviews. Yeah, two amendments. Anissa is asking, how do they collect the phone number and email? Ah, okay. So phone number, right, via Google Maps, via Google Maps. Usually we will capture the phone numbers and the email address from there. If not, you can add in the instruction to to Claude to say that to search on their official websites. And then you can always get their phone numbers from there and their email address. Unless they don't have the website. Yeah. Then we'll say ask Claude to ignore the leads. Yeah. Don't even put it inside if there's nothing inside. Okay. Yeah, Derek. So for amendments, I wouldn't do more than two. Steve, or you try to connect Composer to Codex. Seems unsuccessful. Okay, sure. I'll have a look later and see if I can advise as well because I have not been using Codex for a very long time. Because now I'm like very Claude Claude native. Okay. So I just like I was mentioning to Vivian was asking me how can we design a landing page using Claude Design? Yeah. And not just any landing page, but a beautiful landing page. How can we design a beautiful landing page using Claude Design? And after that, how do we upload? Right. So I'd like to show you how you're able to do that. But before I end the topic on skills, right? Does anyone have any questions?
Then can I ask, these skills you are actually training Claude to remember this task that you have asked him to create as a skill. So meaning that you can use it multiple times and then you
Yes.
can amend it if you think you want to amend it as well. And it will always remember to do this for you
Yes,
as a skill.
that's right. So because right now, this is not a prompt anymore because a prompt, right, is that you set up and then after one chat, you forget. But a skill, it remembers because it's already stored in the memory. But you need to use the correct keyword in order for it to activate the skill.
Oh,
So the keywords, everything you can set the keywords as well.
so meaning the next time if you're not targeting laundry businesses, like for example, you are looking for maybe dental clinics example,
Mm,
are you
yes.
able to use the same skill to do the same?
Yeah. So what I'll do, right, is that because right now I'm showing you like a specific for this use case, laundry clinic, laundry, right? Laundry services. But if let's say I want to do dental clinics, then I can say, help me to change this laundry lead skill to a generic B2B skill instead. So that
Oh,
every time I call out this skill, I want you to ask me what is the industry we're targeting.
oh, okay,
Make
okay.
sense?
So
Yes.
you can program it the way you want it to run.
Yes, that's right.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Not that much.
Yes.
Yeah. Because
Um,
I couldn't understand what a
ah,
skill that clock can do.
yeah. So just imagine that now you don't need to prompt the whole thing again.
Mm.
You just say, find me laundry leads, find me clinic leads in whatever country. And then you can put into your instructions in your skills to ask me three questions first before we start activating the skill. Something like that. Yeah. Okay. Lisa,
Okay.
I'll just give you the prompt. Derek, I can't help you to review the contract because I am not legally trained. Okay, Nisab actually paste, pasted the skill in the chat. You need to get home buyers list in a condo. Home buyers. Because home buyers is B2C already. It's not targeting businesses, right? So that's a bit challenging
Can we get
unless
the developer of the property and then go into their system?
the system cannot lah. That's not ethical. Yeah. Or unless you are targeting like people with high profile, people like C-level, and then you would go to LinkedIn to find it. Yeah.
Ask Claude to find those things.
Yeah. I
Mm.
there's a LinkedIn. Is there a LinkedIn MCP or not? Let me check. Yeah. Let me share my screen. Oh, okay. So there's a LinkedIn MCP. It's an unofficial MCP. So MCP is like a connector that connects to your LinkedIn. So it can help you to manage your profile, post, connections. But in detail, what can it do, right? Is that we need to look at it. Can view your profile, retrieve posts, get and manage your network. But can it search? No. Oh, yes. It can do people search. All right. People search. How about connect? I think it can connect, can send requests. I think so. I haven't used this before. Yeah. So what you might want to do is you can explore this MCP. Okay. So it's very easy. You just need to copy and paste and tell Claude, can you look into this and see how you can install this MCP? Yeah. So Claude will look into documentation and tell you how to install. Yeah. But of course, you can see over here, the easiest way to use this MCP is with Claude Desktop. Then you just follow accordingly, blah, 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 everything over here. Yeah. If you're not very techy like me, right? I'll just copy and paste everything, this whole link. Tell Claude to install this skill for me, this MCP for me. Oh, okay. So this is Ozan's funnel, and everything is built with Claude.
Oh
It's
no,
nice.
this is not Ozan. This is one of the marketer that
Oh, what
I
about this?
saw in Singapore because I was doing my PDF and then the advert pop up and I was very curious. So I
Mm.
actually took down the entire link and I wanted to understand how they built this
Oh, this one is built with Lovable.
lovable.
Lovable, yeah.
But according to Coach Ozan, he said is he did it in Chrome.
In Claude.
I don't
Oh,
know
okay.
how to
So
see.
so it's because over here is edit with Lovable. So I think Lovable is like the software, the harness, and then Claude, maybe he's using the Claude LLM.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. So it's like the software. So the software is using Lovable. Then the AI, right? The AI brain is using Claude.
so this is a free webinar where
Mm,
yeah, he built it like this.
nice. Nice.
Mm.
Okay. I show you. This is my work in progress. My webinar. Hmm. So I built this also with Claude.
Wow. Also install a timer. That means a timer there. And here you're frozen. Uh, I think it's internet.
Hi, sorry. My internet is down. I'm not too sure why.
Oh, hi, Brandon, you're back. Just now
Yeah.
you were frozen and then you disappeared.
Yeah, the internet was down.
Oh, okay.
I hope it's okay right now. Yeah. So I was saying that this I built this with a few iterations. It's not like a one shot, one kill kind of prompt. Yeah. So I want to show you how you can build websites that are not. Oh, Hilda is asking for my webinar. My webinar link is not up yet. So once it's up, I'll just let you know. So I want to show you how you can build landing pages like this using Claude, okay? And how we can be able to copy and paste some of the effects that you want, right? So this is Claude Design. It's claude.ai/design. If you have a paid account, I think only for a paid account, then you have a claude.ai/design. And this usage, right, the quota, the limits is different from your coding plan. It's separate. Okay. So usually what we do, you can go to prototype. You can do a wireframe. Let's say you want to build just wireframes for your website. You can build design systems like your branding kits, branding guides. Yeah, Claude Design. So it's a website called claude.ai/design. There's no plugin. Yeah. If you have a paid account, you can log in to Claude Design. You can be able to build slides, slide decks, or you have a template, or you can use their templates. I don't think they have much templates over here. They'll teach you how you can create your own template, create a project first, then convert it to a template via the share menu. Okay, or you can go to others. Okay, so let's say, for example, I want to build a interior design website. So I start with the design system first. I would like to design a, high-end luxurious interior design website, but I want to start from the design system and branding kit first. Give me two options. Okay, so I'm asking it to give me two options so that I can be able to compare side by side which one I like. And then we'll just reiterate from there. Okay, brand name, Lux Design, whatever. Galleria. Okay, who are the clients? Are they the ultra high net worth, affluent professionals, penthouse, brown stones, holiday clubs, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let me do this. Ultra high net worth. No, maybe affluent professionals, the penthouse, holiday homes. Okay. Dark editorial, quiet minimalism. What kind of decide for me. Logo lockups and monogram. Okay. Okay. Later when we build our website, what do you want? Form project, contact. Okay. So basically you can build everything. You just need to choose. Oh, Lisa wants to see mixed. Ah, okay. Mixed. Awards. How adventurous. 10 is one safe, one bowl. Ah, okay. Wow. What's this, yeah? Vincent and Gilson. Sounds very atas. I like it. Decide for me. So right now is designing the systems, the two design systems that we can pick and choose later part where after that you build the whole thing. Yeah. So for now, right, Claude Design, although it's called a design, but it's still designing using HTML, using coding. It cannot generate images. So that's the limit that it have. It's not like your multi-model, like your ChatGPT or your Gemini that can do everything. Yeah, because Claude is good at coding. But I think it has improved a lot, as in right now it's going into the UI space where it's able to help you to design stuff so that you do not need to use your Figma and go and do piece by piece or do not have to draw on paper because right now you can visualize everything over here and have your prototype ready before you build. Last time when we are building website, right, usually we go to Claude Code and just code the website. Just not really code the website, vibe coding the website without seeing how it looks first. So right now, we can iron out the details, finalize the design that we want, the branding kit, the font size, the colors that we want. And after that, once we are satisfied with everything, then we have a then it can is able to help you to spin out a working prototype, right? So with this working prototype, after that, you can hand it over to Claude Code, or you can export as a standalone HTML, where you can just host it on your web host, right? Let's say you already have a web host, you can just host it as a standalone HTML. Okay, so let's just wait for a while. Meanwhile, if you guys have any questions, just feel free to ask me. If anyone wants to go for a break, a 5-minute break, toilet break, a quick break, we can just go for a break first. Hilda, if you already have a website, right? You want to upgrade it, you can just let it see you can tell your Claude where's your existing link, and after that, have to redesign. So you'll redesign over here in Claude Design. And if you like it, then you can just copy the HTML and just upload in your web hosting company, web host. Yeah, no worries. I want to show you a website that I built just with Claude Chat alone on my phone, but I can't seem to find where is it. Oh, saw it. Wait, So the other time I was just testing the limits. I was just curious about what can I do with my phone and Claude app. So I try to do stuff with my phone, and then I ask it to design a website for me just on the Claude app alone. Just on the Claude app alone. Yeah. Okay. It's artifact. My computer is lagging. Just bear with me a while I let it load. So the website that you see over here, right, was created just on my phone with Claude Chat. Not even on Cowork, not even Claude Code. So this is what you can do. But of course, this image I will see here, right? It was a prompt that Claude gave me because Claude cannot generate any images. So I copy and paste the prompt and I went to Nano Banana to get this image. And you see underneath there's another image, right? When I do the scrolling. So see the scrolling effect. Yeah. So I told Claude to give me a scrolling effect website with cool animation features. So I built this just on my phone. Yeah. Of course, these are the placeholders, but you see the effects, right? If you press, so the portfolio. Yeah. Just that I didn't continue because I just want to test the limits of just the mobile app itself and what it can do. So this website, this web page is hosted on Claude SR. So Claude artifacts, right, are websites or web applications that are hosted by Claude itself. Yeah, so you see, I mean, this is very cool, if you ask me. Yeah. Let's get back to our Claude design and see what we can build from there. Okay, now it's verifying. Yeah, the slider effect and also the review, right? It's very cool. Yeah. So the next step, if let's say you can try to test it on Claude design, or you can test it on your Claude application. And then once you get the design that you like, right, you can actually export as HTML and then just upload it. Yeah. What are the different types of AI products that I've created and sold, whether as a one-time or subscription basis? I've created my own SaaS product. So this is a math platform for primary school kids. I think my laptop is super hot right now. It's very laggy. Because I'm opening a lot of tabs, a lot of windows. Yeah. Oh man, it's just stuck. Let me close some stuff first. Eh, never mind. The thing is super laggy. You can go and see it if you want. So I built it with Claude Code. But when I first started, I was using Lovable. So once I built out the everything, right, the basics, the look and feel, and then I port over the whole code to GitHub, and then I use Claude Code to reiterate. Hmm. Okay, is it loading? Let's see. Okay. So you got this. This is option A. All right. So this is a logo, palette, typography. This is the components. This is the photography. Nothing inside. The homepage. Oh, we even pre-designed the homepage for you. No wonder it took so long. Stationery. Wow. Even name cards, stationery. We are so pampered right now. Designers, they got no job anymore. Wow. Quiet minimalism. Okay, logo system palette. It looks a bit like Claude, the cream tones and all. Yeah. Maybe I'll go for a darker tone. See how it goes. Okay. I like option A. No. Yeah, Susan. So for the image placeholders, right? If you have the images that you want to use, you've actually generated all the images, right? You can just copy and paste inside and just tell Claude to help you. Just add this inside as a hero image or whatever. Okay, so refine or jump straight. Uh, what? Jump straight to home page. Give me a prompt for the background hero image so I can generate with nano banana. Two. Site scope reminder. They want to build as full priority between first. Build the homepage first. Homepage next. If I don't have any image, right? Any hero image, I think it's pretty plain. And if you don't like the fonts, you can always change the fonts. So another thing that I go, right, is I will go to this 21st.dev. So 21st.dev, it has all the components of a website. And then what you can do is whatever components that you like, it could be like a chat box, or it could be announcements, backgrounds, all these borders, right? That's all these backgrounds. If you like any backgrounds, yeah. So all this cool animation, right? Borders. Oh, Clara is not working. Right. So it's not my computer lag. Okay. So maybe I need to go and check what's wrong with the hosting. Yeah. So heroes are the images that appear on your home page, on your first page, scroll animation. Right, so I can just click inside. Okay. Let's say if I like this animation, I can just copy the prompt and just paste. This is 21st dev, 21st.dev. Yeah. Okay. So spot for choice. Because now you can behave like a web designer, but no, you can just spot for choice, man. It's really a lot of things they can do. Mm. Okay, let's say I choose this shader animation. All right. So I just copy the prompt. So you use this shader animation in the above the for hero section. Just send. Okay. Yeah. So cool, right? There's a lot of micro animation that you can do as well. Yeah. So all these UI components, right? Most of them they are free. Yeah, people already build it out. So your website don't look at it like a generic website that is from that one look at it. Oh, you know it's coded from AI. Yeah. And how you know it's coded from AI? Because they always use the template purple color. They always use purple color, and Claude always like to use serif fonts like this and also use cream colors. So you can tell it to build it in a different way that you want. Yeah. Now there's also this design.md, right? Let me find it. I actually save it on my phone. So with this design.md is also like a MD file, a markdown file. So the markdown file will consist of the brand guide. Okay, just give me a minute. Let me just check it out. Ah, okay, got it. Refero.design. So this is another one that you can refer. And it also has a MCP. So you can connect to the MCP and tell it what kind of style you want. So it gives you the dashboard, the landing page. So you can copy the look and feel of the landing page. Let's say if I like this very cute design, okay, just sign up first. So we have web and iOS designs, flows, Figma plugins, MCP, design skill. Okay, what now? Okay, so what you can do is you can go to the home page. Okay. Then you can save it. Download. So it will give you a download of the whole website. And then you just need to copy and paste the website to Claude and just tell Claude to follow this system, this design that you want. That's it. Or if you have a website, then you can follow your website. Or if not, this is like a reference for you, a reference point. So imagine this is like your Pinterest. You pin your bookmark, your reference guide. Just that right now, you can just hand it over to your AI agent. Okay, let's see what we have here. This is currently project image. Okay. It's giving us the dark, luxurious feel using brown and gold. So remember just now we had the component. Wow, cool, right?
Nice.
Nice, right?
So just now you uploaded this as a picture, and then the animation is inside Claude, or actually you downloaded the animated file.
It's just the prompt. I chose this heroes, and then I just copy the prompt.
Oh,
Just
okay.
click, one click.
That means it's a picture lah.
I'm not too sure what it is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think it's some scripts. Yeah, just that I didn't get to see because when I do a copy and paste, right, it just pasted like 196 lines.
Oh, okay,
Ah,
okay.
yeah,
Noted.
yeah. Unless I paste it on the, let me see if I paste it in the chat. What can I see? Oh, it's some form of scripts. Yeah, they're using scripts to do it. It's a React component.
Mm.
Yeah, some form of a script. Anyway, they give me a nano banana prompt. So right now, I want to use it. So I'll go to Gemini. Oh, sorry, Gemini. Create image. Yeah, Steve, I asked Claude to add into the hero image. What is this? Okay. And I'm not too sure if this is what we want. This looks like it's from a horror movie. Can you give me another prompt? I hope it's able to see my image. I think it can. Okay, let me see what kind of other cool features we have. Navigation menus. Navigation is also one way to impress. So that your website looks like it's like a $10,000 website. Scroll areas, browsing sections. Scroll animation. Oh, this is like Apple, like selling the iPad. Wow. Shaders, testimonials, avatars, alerts, buttons. Buttons. So if you always wonder how can you design buttons? How can you customize the buttons, right? You can always go here, just copy and paste and say to adapt to use this button instead of the generic buttons that they give you. Wow, glass button. Okay, this is like very iOS. But don't use liquid glass because right now everyone is using liquid glass. So you want to try to be different. Cards are very common nowadays because all the AI designs, they all come with cards. So cards are like sections. Like all these square, rectangle, all these are what you call cards. So it's good for you if you have a lot of content and then you want to separate your content. You want to organize your content better. Yeah. Okay. And we don't do a townhouse. Do a bungalow instead. Modern. What's the best way to upload to post a HTML file on Netlify or Reusable? It's old money feel, huh? This is like very British. Upload folder. And you like Netlify Drop. That looks nice. Use this as the hero image. So if you have a static HTML like this, it's just a one pager. Yeah. And then you just want to upload it as simply as you can, right? So later we can use Netlify. Okay. So if you see over here, right, just now I asked this chat, I opened up a chat assistant. What I'm using is actually Comet. Yeah, so Comet is from Perplexity. Perplexity. Anyone using Perplexity for search? Okay, Nisa, yeah. I think it's really quite cool as in Perplexity, they always give you the most updated knowledge. Because sometimes when you talk to ChatGPT or Claude, right, you say, hey, tell me more about your updates. They wouldn't even know because they are not updated. Yeah, but Perplexity, they'll always look in the internet before they give you any answers, and it's very fast. Yeah. So I use this Comet as my browser so that anytime I have any questions, right, I just spin up my AI assistant on the site and it's able to visualize, able to see what I'm doing right now and answer to my questions with my context. Yeah. Oh, okay. So my effect is gone. Uh, Give me back my shader script. Okay, now it looks nice. Okay. So it give me back my script, but then without the hero image. Eh, I want both the shader script and also my hero image. Both. Very greedy, yeah. But the script without the image, it looks very plain, right? And you can also edit from here. You see this edit screen, right? So you can edit parts. Like if I want to change the text, right, I can change the text. Right? If I want to move this, can move this down if I want. Oops. I want to change the color. I can change it. Up. Tell Claude, click and tell Claude what to change, drag and draw. Okay. Ah, okay. Nice. Now you see the subtle effect. So now I can export as a standalone HTML. And then after that, I can just drop this into Netlify. For referral design, can we copy the whole landing page? Okay, so referral, right? I'm not too sure because I just explored this just today only. Yeah, so I saw someone mentioning about this very cool website. Yeah, correct. Yeah. So actually you can see, correct. So actually you can see how you can do it. I'm not too sure if I can be able to copy. Yeah. Integration page. What is this copy button? Okay. Sharing screen. Let's just try and see if I can copy anything or not. Oh, actually can. Yeah, so Steve, feel free to try. I don't have an answer yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay, sure. Thank you.
so when I copy, right, it just copy the design. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't give me the prompt. Yeah.
Brandon, how do
Yes.
you get to HTML and then how you incorporate your domain to it? How do you do it? How's the
Yeah.
flow like?
Okay, so your domain, right? So you need to see where your domain is, and also you need to have a web host company.
Okay, that I have like Namecheap or something. Okay.
Yeah. So you have your name chip, right? Okay. You download this first now. Okay, how do I upload to Namecheap web hosting on my own domain? Okay, so just follow the instructions. Change this to index.html. Yeah. So if you want to go to your Namecheap, right? Go to your account. Sorry, I happen to have my own account as well. Okay, you go to File Manager. What did my AI say just now? Okay, so File Manager, and then I'll go to the public.html folder. So you need to go to your folder. But I want to make sure that this is the right folder because I don't want to copy and paste in the wrong folder. So this might not be the most accurate demonstration over here because I don't use this method. Yeah. So what I do is usually I'll use Claude code and I'll put into Reusable. Yeah. And then after that, once I put into Reusable, right, then I'll just do a switch from the domain hosting instead. Okay. Let me show you what I do, right? So for example, I just have a simple HTML file. So you see this is the netlify.com/drop. So I just need to drop my file inside. And then it just uploads for me. Yeah. So it'll give me a default. Website. Oh. So now it's hosted on Netlify for free. Because I'm using this very quick drag and drop, right? So it wants me to go and sign up. So what's next? I can connect to Git and then I can add a custom domain so that your Namecheap domain, right, is now hosted with Netlify. That means you can point the domain to the web host, the Netlify web host. Okay, so let me just go and sign up for free real quick. Minute, I'm running low on battery, so I need to charge. Okay. Right, so just go through the onboarding process for personal. Okay, it's a personal project. Search. And then, okay. So there we have file. Okay, so the file is here. We already claimed the. Okay, the point is not. Yeah. So the next thing, right? If you want to point it to your domain, you want to add a domain over here. So add a new a domain that you already own. Let me see if I have any domain that I can use. Maybe this clickable hot dog space. Oh, this one. Go back to site. Pending. So how do I verify? So you need to do all this to verify. First, you need to create a CNAME. CNAME. And then just change. All right. No. Post. And then you save. To make sure you get the best possible performance, use Netlify high performance managed DNS service. Change the name server. Okay, so you go to custom DNS. Server 1, name server 2, name server 3, name server 4. This is a bit technical, huh? So that's why Larry was suggesting that if you do not like to touch into all the technicalities, you can always use Gamma, because Gamma is so easy to use. Yeah. Oh, okay. Something went wrong. What is that? So even this one, sometimes I might get errors. Yeah. Unless you just want to have like a temporarily domain. Yeah, that works. Okay, I think it's capturing the DNS records. How does a temp domain looks like? So just now you saw, it gave us a link for the project. Okay, we are connected already. Yeah. So in fact, I didn't connect to the name server. The name server over here didn't work. It was the previous one, the advanced DNS, that worked. Yeah. So I changed this, a record. You choose a record from here, and then the host is your domain name, okay? And the value is the value of the web host company, the IP address, the Netlify. And also the CNAME record, www, and this was what was given, right? So now it is uploading, redirecting. It'll take some time before the DNS, before all the records, before they reset the records. But if you see from the domain management, right? Yeah, it'll take up to 24 hours to fully propagate. Yeah. So this is how you do, how you can use a free website hosting tool, right? Like Netlify, and then you just point to your custom domain. Yeah. So today we learn about skills. We learn how you can be able to build your own skill and how you can be able to modify your skill to suit all kind of industries that you want, and how a skill is an advanced prompt, because a skill never forgets, but a prompt, you can always forget a prompt. Yeah. And how you can able to activate and recall a skill just by talking to your AI, your chat. And we also did Claude Design. So Claude Design, I'll show you how you are able to actually use Claude Design and spin off two design systems, and then you can choose which one you like, and then you decide to build from there. And I also show you how you can use the 21st Dev, where you can have all the components that you want. You can copy and paste the components and paste it inside and tell Claude to give you that animation, that style that you want. And finally, we even did a bit of struggle, as in how you can be able to host on Netlify. And then after that, change your domain from Netlify to your main domain with some settings at the back end on your DNS, your advanced DNS. Yeah. So you're not too sure about how do you change your domain name, right? You can always go to Google, go and search. I'm not too sure because some of you might be using GoDaddy, some of you might be using Namecheap or Hostinger, whatever. Yeah, so every one of them, they have different DNS systems. Okay, so if you like to find out more, you can always say, how do I point my Netlify domain to Namecheap? How do I point my Netlify domain to GoDaddy, for example? So you can always Google, or if you can't get an answer from there, you can always ask ChatGPT or Claude. Yeah, I'm sure it can give you the best answer. So nowadays, there's a lot of ways where you can be able to get your questions answered fast and also effectively. So this is how we talk to our AI, how we communicate with AI and make AI our assistant and not our enemy. Yeah. So people who have not tried using AI, they are very afraid of AI. They always say that, oh, it's like a devil's advocate. Why? Because they see the news. Wow, they see all these AI companies, they cause a lot of restructuring, a lot of retrenchment going on. Even you see big banks like Stanchart, they are firing staff, 7,000 over staff, big worldwide. So it's a bit scary, yeah. But the thing, if you think about it, how if you have a job, right, then you can think of how can you add value with all the superpowers that you have. Yeah. So the thing is not just to to look at YouTube tutorials. Because even if you watch a lot, right, if you don't experiment, you don't break stuff, you never learn. Yeah. So always start from something small first, and then you can always move it from there. Yeah. If just like if you're selling a AI service, a AI related service, you can start from building websites, or you can start from creating content for other people. Okay. And learn and try to be the best. All right. Before I end, any questions? Yes, Steve.
Yeah. Hello, Brandon. Yeah, I
Oh,
want to ask about the Cortex just now.
oh, codex.
Yeah.
Can you share your screen?
Okay, okay, sure. Okay. Can you see my screen? I don't know why it's blinking.
Oh yeah, I can see your screen.
Is it
It's not.
blinking?
No, it's not. It's okay. It looks okay.
Wait, let me stop because it looks blinking on my
Oh,
side.
okay.
Now it's okay. Okay, so this is Composio So I check, right, they have Codex and ChatGPT. I managed to install the ChatGPT. Uh, I think something like this, right?
Hmm.
Okay. But the Codex desktop, right? I think I should copy this and then I just I just paste into the chat, is it?
Yeah, just paste into the chat.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So right now it's is installing the Composio CLI. Okay. So you just allow,
Oh,
submit.
okay, okay. Actually, I do follow the step, but at the end, right, there is some error.
Oh, so there's some permissions. Hmm.
But last time you are using the Cortex before.
I use Codex, but I did not install Composio.
Oh,
Yeah, I was using Codex just for my own editing of my own files, the code.
if compare the Cortex, right, to the Clocks, so whatever Clocks can do, right, Cortex also can do, is it? What do you think?
I would say you can compare Codex to Claude Code.
Ah,
Yeah, it's not so much comparing Codex to Claude itself because they are both different things.
okay.
Because Codex is like for you to do your coding, more of your coding task.
Oh,
Yeah. So you have actually installed in ChatGPT and works.
yeah, it works.
Then okay lah. Then if it works.
Uh, yeah, but I try to open, right, the plugin from this one, right?
Mm,
Actually, cannot find the composure. Is it here?
yeah, because they are both different Codex and ChatGPT are both different
Yeah, lor.
forms together.
Oh,
Mm, yeah.
Where's the chop? Yeah, this one. Because I want to install the Google Map.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's not available. So I try to use the Composer.
Ah, okay, yeah, because Composio, then you can link to your Google Maps.
This context also works quite similar to the Claude's core work, is it?
No, different.
Oh no, different.
Yeah,
Oh,
because the co-work, right? It should be
this one
the
also can connect to my computer. Oh,
yeah, yeah. Connect to your computer as in to use your computer files,
yellow.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so it's different compared to the core core work.
Mm, yeah.
Oh,
I think if you use the ChatGPT, right, the ChatGPT functionality is much more similar to co-work because
ah,
you have your plugins, you have your connectors.
oh, is it? Oh, you mean this one, the desktop version?
If you go to your plus, right, then if you go to more, then you can see no
Oh, okay,
email,
okay.
Google Drive. Yeah.
So this one is can connect to my desktop as well for this one?
Connect to your desktop. I'm not too sure
Oh,
if you
never
can
mind, I will
connect
check this
your
out.
desktop. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so I get better idea now. So this one is works similar to the cross core work, and then that one is more to the
Coding.
coding. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Oh,
Yes. Yeah. So unless you are doing a lot of coding, then you can use Codex.
ah,
Otherwise, you can just install the ChatGPT desktop application.
oh, okay, okay, can.
Mm, yeah. Instead of using Codex, you can install the ChatGPT application. I think you can do more things with that. Yeah.
Because one thing I use Cortex, right? I think the token they taken, right, is slightly lower, right, compared to the clouds.
Oh, I'm not too sure about the
Okay. Right.
consumption. Yeah. But Claude is expensive lah. Yeah. Claude is
The four is it 400 ringgit? Roughly around 400 ringgit is it per month? The maximum plan.
max plan, yes.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so you are facing some issue, right? Mm, yeah. So don't use Composure over here.
Never mind lah. I use
Okay.
because
Good.
the main purpose I want to use to test for the email function.
Ah,
Yeah.
and you just run on your normal ChatGPT, connect your Gmail, and then when you go to Composure, right, at the back end, you can just connect to your all your Google Drive, your
Okay.
Google Maps, whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Connect
All
everything
right.
at the back end.
All
Yeah.
right. All right. All right. Thank you.
Welcome. And then you can create a task and just let it run. So that means it will work like your scheduled task on
Oh,
work.
if
So
you run on my if you run on my laptop, is it?
yes, so you need to connect
Oh,
laptop, then you'll run.
okay. Okay. Cool.
Mm,
All right. Sure. Thank you.
welcome. Any questions on what we learned just now about skills, about website?
Brandon, if let's say we haven't subscribed to a paid account in Claude, what you thought still works in the free account?
I'm sorry?
If we didn't subscribe to the Claude paid account yet, what you taught just now all can use in the free account.
No, you cannot use the Claude Design,
Oh,
and there's
okay.
no Claude co-work. because Claude Cowork, you need to have a subscription, then you can download. Yeah, I think you need to have a subscription, then you can download the Claude
Okay.
Cowork. Yeah.
Okay, noted. Thank you.
You're welcome. So anyone who is curious about how to design a website, right? Then you can always try using claude.ai/design, the Claude Design, or you can just use your Claude chatting app and just chat with it and see what kind of design it gives you. Yeah.
How about the token? I heard the Claude Design, right? It quite fast to finish the tokens, right? You just
Yeah,
design one or two, then finish already.
because Claude Design, they give you a separate limits.
Oh, right.
Yeah. It has separate limits. There
Oh,
are
different subscription,
it's the same subscription,
or
just that
different limit. All right.
different limits. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's lower limit. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. If no more questions, right, then I'd like to end today. I'd like to end early. And then I will upload the replay as soon as I can. But tomorrow I have a full day class.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed today's class.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.